Okay, add more water to flavor then. I'm gonna run up for what Lee's doing. I don't know if Megan's stirring or not.
How much does this do? Good morning, welcome back to my channel. So today is the third day for us, or fourth day, whatever. Second full day, if you want to say that. Got the drinks, we eat breakfast, helped in the barn a little bit, put on a pot of bones, and now we're making sausage and doing bones and scrapple. So yeah. This is the grinder. You stuff some meat down in here and go through, and it comes out there. But now what we're doing with that is when you grind some meat through, you can mix it up into, it turns like that, and then you can mix it into different sausages. For sausage, there goes 3.5 tablespoons of leveled pepper, and
for 35 to 40 pounds.
Yeah, and then there is a handful of salt, for each of 10 pounds that goes into this sausage.
Half of them.
Alright, so then after you put in the salt and pepper, you put in 3 tablespoons about of coriander. It depends, it differs each year. But then you mix it in and, you know.
3 tablespoons for 35 pounds this year.
This year, that's how we're doing it this year.
36 pounds, 37 pounds.
When you mix it all together, you add different seasonings to your liking when you bake it, but those are what we do. So now after you mix everything, and then you put it through the grinder again, and then it comes out.
You have to put in small balls.
Alright, do you want to grind some of this stuff?
And then it comes out like worms.
You know what?
Then you go on packaging. In the back of the vehicle here, we have the bacon that's sent off to Eversource. We need a bucket more of pork, but then we have these of pork here, and this of beef to get made into our hot dogs.
Over 2 batches.
Okay.
So we're gonna add 6 tablespoons of pepper because it's 60 pounds.
1 tablespoon.
So that's 2.
Oh, yeah.
But then you're not doing sweet.
3.
Nobody said anything about sweet.
Keep going. 4.
But Jesse,
Get a little over here and over there and over here.
5. Don't get off the table.
One more. Now you get the, hey, look
Over here now,
Over
watch now,
here.
Jacob. There we
We need one
go.
more now.
No.
See what?
What's a hand? How much is that? Is that what Bubby did?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah.
So how many handfuls of salt
So
per
we're
pound?
starting
1
on-
handful per 10 pounds, right?
2.
one hand of salt for 10 pounds.
Yeah. So we need 6 handfuls, so that's your third.
So,
Ooh, there's a dumpling.
yes.
Can't see.
4.
We're getting salt on here, or it's snowing over the grass.
Over the mountains of meat.
1 more.
1 degree. You gotta add a little
He
more.
keeps
for it
going
to
up
go.
higher. I can't see.
Okay, so Bummy measures this out for 6, right?
I
That's
don't
what
know.
he said. He said this is for 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Load her in there. We're gonna make it happen.
Oh, brother. This is the coriander, right?
Yep.
Over yonder. Yeah, over yonder.
Over here, over yonder.
Don't-
Ain't over here yet.
Just dump.
it on the table.
Alright, you're ready.
And now we
Mix.
mix.
Pull his sleeves back a little.
Mom, the funny thing is that's hot.
Alright, so we made it home. Now Lindsay and I both have to go to volleyball, but we got everything done except our parents are gonna grind the hamburger tonight. Then we have one pot of beef bones to boil off, and then we have scrapple and pudding to make. Pudding, not pudding. So that is that. So I guess I'll tell you to love God, love people, and always make time for those you love. So I think it's going to be the ending of the next video, but yeah, check back for more. So after the bones are cooked off and you pick off the meat, then you're going to want to put it through the grinder, and then it comes out as this, and then we're going to mix it. Okay, you can stop. 62 pounds of meat that was put through the grinder, and it's going to be divided to use in scratch. About 14 pounds of meat for pudding.
Sprinkle it.
Put it around.
And a
A
half.
half of one of those yet.
Okay, beautiful. Sprinkle.
So a tablespoon and a half of pepper. Fine. So you want a hand and a half of salt for 14 pounds. And you need to keep stirring it. The pudding is off of the fire, and they just kept adding spices till they liked it. So do whatever you want, and then put it in the pans to set. Here's the scrapple making process.
It's just me stirring a pot like usual. Maybe go a little bit more than that.
It had the curing, so technically you could just lock that right out of the bowl.
I wouldn't go. It's disgusting.
Do you want to know how butcher is going? I said good, and then I showed her my finger, and I got burned. And
She worked her.
her husband, what year?
I'm trying to figure out who she is. She knows Hostetter. Is that just because she knows?
I think that's just because, hey, look at that.
Her name is Jennifer Wagner.
I'm almost done making it.
Really smooth. Good. Okay, I'll take this and get the next one. Okay. Hold both hands on both hands.
There used to be a board up there that you could set these in.
Going.
Oh,
Quit.
this morning I had the Today Show and they had this one couple. I guess it is.
With my soul, it is well, it is well with my soul. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord.
Alright, stop.
It is well. It is well. It is well with my soul.
Oh, wait, you can't. Oh, sure.
Oh, I should have just put
What's
more.
the knock it all?
Did you put more oatmeal in then?
Yes, I did put more oatmeal in it.
Good. Let me tell you that I don't think that it's right, and
They talk out of both sides of their mouth.
Yeah. First,